Hi, my name's Chris Scott. I'm Compliance Lead and Data Protection Officer for the bunker, and I've been operating within the bunker for 9 years now. The question I'm often asked is, does the GDPR warrant the role of a data protection officer, and at what scenarios would you require to appoint a data protection officer? Under the GDPR, it's quite clear. If you process personal data, sensitive data, or systematically monitor behaviour on a large scale, you must appoint a DPO. And the role of the DPO would be there to ensure you're adhering to the General Data Protection Regulation and protect that business against any sanctions that can be imposed. A data protection officer modus operandi is to obviously protect the data, ensure your organisation is protecting EU citizens' data according to the regulation. The data protection officer will be there, to offer advice and guidance to ensure you're satisfying the rights under the regulation and being involved in many different areas such as contracts, legals, down to your systems. So they operate at a strategic level as well as your operational level within your organisation. I think the modern day data protection officer will need to have a varied skill set. There are various qualifications you can have. A data protection practitioner. You need to be a sort of legal expert, as it were, in terms of the data protection. I think it's key that you understand the regulation and the impacts of a business. You also need someone who is a good planner and an organiser, because the regulation, a number of items that you'll need to program and plan in and coordinate in order to meet the deadline, which is May 2018. And then finally, I think one of the skills you'll need as a DPO is to act as an individual. You need to have the confidence to speak at board level and ensure that you're protecting businesses against those sanctions. We've all worked in businesses that want to get to instant to market products, meet target windows, etc. So the DPO's there to ensure you can do that, but you're protecting the EU citizens' rights around data protection. One needs to be mindful who they appoint. My experience from working on compliance solutions is, if you appoint a DPO or an auditor who doesn't necessarily know the standard as well as someone in the industry with a lot of experience, is likely to say no a lot. Someone that can obviously understand the regulation and work with your operational teams to get the right controls in place. Otherwise, you can inhibit your growth as a business by someone sitting there saying, no, you can't do this. That's not to say, you won't have that from a DPO, because they're there to protect your business, but have a DPO to offer those solutions. So it's okay to say no, but what is the solution to my problem? Can we do this? I think another drawback businesses won't want to have to deal with too much is the budget. DPOs will need to be considered as part of your operational team. They'd need to report into the highest level of management, and they need a specific skill set for your business. That is something you'll need to cater for. But there should be no drawbacks. If you appoint the right person, they're there to help you grow and ensure that you're carrying out the regulation to the letter. They're there to take away administrative overhead. They should be someone to be engaged with within your organisation, someone that can help carry out the data protection impact assessments, act as an individual within your organisation, ensure that you can present the right evidence at the right times, and work with the Data Protection Authority should there be any disclosure to make sure you're adhering to the General Data Protection Regulation.